Welcome to the island of Kauai. My name is Johnny Gordines. I'm the Kauai Director for the Hawaii Floriculture and Nursery Association. We're so pleased to share with you our aloha with tropical flowers from the Garden Island. I would like to give you a brief description of the beautiful tropical flowers that were donated by our farmers here on Kauai. We have this beautiful Xanthovillosa heliconia, orange and yellow heliconias, sprays of orchids, beautiful Cattleya orchids that only bloom once a year, bird of paradise, calathea, bromeliad flowers above me, Xanthovillosas again, and then coming straight across down on this side we have more Heliconia orthotrichas and beehives and white ginger, red gingers, pink gingers, calatheas, all kinds of goodies. And then over here we have some more anthuriums, guadalupes, white gingers, pink anthuriums, red anthuriums, some tea leaf tops, and also this is called a kiss of death for your information, and some more pendant types of heliconias, just to brighten up your day and say it with tropical flowers. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Noilani Pomeroy from Puakini Company, and Noi is going to share her gift of making a vilile with us. Noi?
Thank you. Aloha. I'm going to share with you how to make a vilile, and there is a difference between making a vilile as opposed to what people refer to as a hakule. Vili, which means to wind. Haku, which means to braid. So, to start off, I'm using raffia. Another cordage that can be used is hau, or banana, the banana leaf. And what I have here are about 6 strands of raffia. The reason why I'm using raffia is it's more accessible to get. You can get this at a craft store as opposed to say hau, which is a process of trying to make this cordage. So I'm taking one piece of the raffia, which will be an end. I'm putting a knot in this. One of these pieces will become the piece that I will be winding with, which is the cordage. The rest of this will become the foundation. I like to use a lot of fern, and today I'm using what they called shinobu, or what's the other? Davelia, which is also another, I guess this is all the genus of what is that? Rabbit's foot. So I'm placing the fern onto the foundation, and I like to cover the back part of my leg. That's how I learned to do it. And I'm adding a tea leaf rose, which I made, and I wrap at least twice. And I'm adding this very precious ohia lehua. Thing that I'd like to mention is that if you're ordering a lei and it's going to outside of the state of Hawaii, there are a few flowers that cannot leave the island. And although we import roses, we can't export roses. So that's one of the flowers that we cannot ship in a lei, especially. Another one that's been added, which is really precious, is the ohia lehua, because of the rapid ohia death syndrome that's plaguing, I would say, almost all of the major islands right now, which is really quite sad, because for lei makers, that's a really important component to put in making a lei. So you would just add the fern. I like to put fern on either side of my lei, and all of the stems should go right down the center of your foundation. Then you wrap. Now, I don't usually hold this up. You should actually work on the edge of your table. That way you keep your lei going straight and you can see it. Now, the tension on how much you pull on your cordage is really up to you. As you work with a lei, you'll see how much tension you should give it. Of course, the tighter you pull, there is that possibility that you could snap the stems. What makes this lei very special to me is that all of these flowers and ferns were gathered from my yard. As lei makers, you learn to grow the flowers that you like to work with. As I was mentioning, and I always mention to everyone, if I can't eat it, I can't put it in a lei, and I can't make an arrangement with it, it has no purpose in my yard. You know, a lot of people will tend to have a pattern, which makes it easier for you. For me, I don't really like to have a pattern. I just go wild on adding when you add flowers. If you're having flowers shipped to the mainland, or having flowers, you're having a lei made with of course, with these kind of flowers, you might want to go to the Department of Ag and see if the flowers that you have in your lei are able to travel. But of course, travel with you or boxed and go with you. But of course, your florist or whoever you're ordering it from would know. But if you're making it yourself, then I suggest that you go to Department of Ag, and they have information on how to or what flowers will be able to ship. Okay, so I'm going to just finish this off. And I just put a half hitch in it. Pull tightly. And this is my back, and this is the front. Yeah. That's it. So this is the finished product. One that I had already completed. And this is my back, my front. And I'd like to present this to Johnny. Yeah, it's perfect. It's just perfect. It's beautiful. Aloha.
Aloha. I am totally blessed today. Beyond speech. I'm speechless. I'm totally blessed. This is beautiful, Noelani. And this is what you can receive on the mainland. We can get it to you in 2 business days, straight fresh from our farms. The next commodity that I would like to show is this beautiful gift basket here with the Phalaenopsis orchids. These are all living plants, and there are bromeliads, and this is a type of a fern with the bromeliads and the Phalaenopsis in this gift basket. And this can be shipped to you on the mainland also. Fresh from Orchid Alley, Neil and Fally Sam's right here in Kapaa Town. Okay, I'd like to step over here just a little bit to the left. And I'd also like to show you something else that Kauai is totally open for. These are fresh tropical flowers that come straight from our farms to your door. All flower orders are processed when they are received. We don't have flowers in buckets waiting to be sold. Everything comes fresh from our farm straight to your door. And this is a product of Tropical Flowers Express, myself, Johnny, and my wife, Teresa, here on Kauai. And we have other growers on the island that also ship gift boxes of tropicals to the mainland too. Just to let everybody know, Kauai is open. We're open for small, intimate weddings. We can ship beautiful leis and orchid plants, tropical flower gift boxes fresh from our farm to your door in 2 business days. I'd like to give some kudos and credits at this time to our photographer, Mr. James Keach, who's our ornamental extension agent for College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources right here on the island of Kauai, University of Hawaii. Thank you, James, for all your help today and just for having a passion for our industry. Also, Miss Dottie Reynolds-Jadal, who is of Garden Island Party Essentials. Anything and everything you need to put a small, intimate wedding together, call Dottie. Garden Island Party Essentials, right here on the island of Kauai. Open. Noelani Pomeroy and her husband Paul is here today with us too from Puakini Company. And Noi will happily make a beautiful custom lake. I mean, how could you not want one of these to wear for any and every special occasion? Mr. Charles Reed of Tropical Flowers by Charles. Charles had to leave today. And Charles provided a lot of our tropical flowers that you see here on our arches. And myself and my wife Teresa, we're here as a team together with everybody else today. And we're just really happy. So at this time, may our Kauai flowers just feed your soul and keep you happy and safe. So aloha from the Garden Island of Kauai. Mahalo.